Hey folks, it's Joshua of Milestone Play, and today's side trek takes us to a film set. Let's get going. In February of 2023, I had the opportunity to be an extra on a short film. I didn't want to overstep too much by snagging pictures and footage on set, but I did get a few shots of the general area trying to avoid people as much as possible. They needed a couple dozen people to help with a shoot out on location one day. The tricky part for their short film budget was that they needed extras that could costume themselves. This is typically fine until the film's genre is a cross of steampunk, dieselpunk, industrial gothic, sci-fi, and fantasy. I'm related to one of the film crew, and for some reason, they thought I would have garb that might be able to slot into some aspect of that aesthetic. I did. And most of what I put together is clothes that I just wear on a day out of the house, so not sure what that says about me. I wasn't sure how well the assembled outfit would fully fit their desired vibe. I have just enough eclectic clothing to produce fake outfits for Renaissance through Industrial Revolution and even up into early 1900s. In truth, the clothing is horribly anachronistic to any given time period if you're actually trying to be accurate, but it can fake aesthetic half decently. I sent an email with a photo asking if there were any articles of clothing that they wanted me to switch out, and I got a general affirmation on the outfit. This turns out to be underplaying their reaction to what I was providing, and I might have been worrying a little too much about needing to switch something out. Getting on set, the first major thing that happened was I got shown off to a few different people. Later, when the director wasn't in the middle of something, he told me that I had just improved the production quality of the whole film. So I either did something really right or really wrong. I would rather blend into the background than stand out as an extra that doesn't mesh with the rest of the scene. Fortunately, the set I got to be on was fantastic. I mean, just look at it. This is the North Church venue in Muncie, Indiana, and it is just beautiful. I actually ended up hanging out on set far longer than they needed me, just to hang out in the place dressed as I was. They even got some additional footage of me for the behind-the-scenes mini documentary extras or whatever for the DVD, I guess. So yeah, there's that. They said something about an IMDb credit for being an extra on the film, so that's neat. Once it's official, I'll throw a link down in the description because why not? But yeah, I got to be an extra on a film set. Most of the other extras had their own relations to the small film crew, with a few people actually studying acting and the like to try to get into the industry. One of the upper crew for the day asked me if I was working on getting into acting, and it was kind of odd having to say no. I was essentially there because someone asked for help, and then I just got to hang out submerged in aesthetic. Closest thing to being a wannabe actor about the whole trip was me trying to figure out how much of the provided catering I would have to eat to make the drive to set and back worth it for the day. But yeah, given the opportunity, I would certainly try to do more stuff like this. That said, period and genre stuff would be the draw. I don't really feel a need to do background walla fake talking in a t-shirt and shorts. And like I said, not trying to become an actor, so all those jobs aren't necessarily extra things I need to be doing, but just for the fun of it, and who knows, maybe slowly getting to the more period pieces and things like that would be a lot of fun and a career change. He says after having directly told a director that he wasn't trying to do that, but we'll see where life takes me.